Contacted all of our representatives and senators in Washington today. She joins us now. Steph?
Nicole, the feeling I got even early this morning was that no one was fighting today to stop sequestration. I asked each of them what they did specifically to stop the cuts before tomorrow's deadline. Everyone in Washington is talking about the sequester.
As we debate the way forward and try to resolve the continuing resolution and sequestration dilemmas.
Congressman Rob Whitman led a hearing first thing this morning that identified the impacts of it, not ways to stop it, which a day before the deadline led me to ask, is it already over?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much where we are right now.
Congressman Randy Forbes agreed.
We failed to get sequestration stopped. We immediately went into action to try to make sure we're mitigating this circumstance so we can save some of these jobs.
Whitman and Forbes saw the writing on the wall. Senators voted on rival bills today. Both failed. Senator Mark Warner was the only Democrat who voted for the GOP bill, stating the 50-50 blend of targeted spending cuts and new revenues would have provided flexibility in making the required cuts. Senator Tim Kaine voted for the Democratic bill.
I'm not going to support a proposal that allows these cuts to stay in place that are going to hurt, Virginia servicemen and women.
Earlier this week, Forbes introduced a bill to take defense out of the sequester. It went nowhere. He also stood at this podium and ridiculed what he called the president's campaign-style event in Newport News. He said Mr. Obama should return to Washington and talk to Republicans. So I asked the congressman, did you reach out to him?
I don't think the president's going to come sit down and chat with me.
So the answer is no, he did not. But he said he did sit down with a group of Republicans and Democrats and wrote a letter to the president asking him to do something. Both Forbes and Whitman plan to stay in Washington tomorrow and work with the Armed Services Committee, they say, on ways to move forward. By the way, I did not hear back from Bobby Scott or Scott Ridgell. Stephanie Harris, 10 on your side.
We're on your side with continuing coverage.